As an artist, have you ever gotten an idea? A great idea. An idea that makes your heart skip a beat, perhaps. An idea that might not come fully formed, but close enough. In a split second, you can see a decent percentage of what it will look like or sound like, but more than anything, you can feel the powerful energy of that idea. In that split second, we've been given enough material and inspiration to actually start in creating that thing, right then and there. But instead, we wait. We try to fully create this thing in our mind and solve all the problems before we even get our paintbrush or pen or video camera or musical instrument out. We think too much about the missing percentage and focus on that instead of the percentage that the universe just gifted us and working with that. We're focused on figuring out what destination to plug into our GPS so we can be sure we don't get lost. But creating art doesn't work like a GPS. We can't just figure everything out before we get started. Of course, there's something to be said about planning. Outlining serves its purpose, but we're talking about the emotions of creating art. And when we think about the final destination before we even begin, we're setting ourselves up for failure by trying to take on the impossible task of trying to come up with an address as our destination. We've all created something before, and we all know that moment in the creation process where things stop being difficult and everything clicks. Just like you got that original idea in a flash, so too can you all of a sudden see 100% of what your final product will look like. You know exactly the direction that you have to go from here on out, and most, if not all, of your hard decisions have now been made for you. It's all downhill from here. That moment is the waypoint. Think of it like a visitor center that has the destination you're looking for. What's more, they have maps for you to get there, and air conditioning and bathrooms, and even a glass of orange juice for you to take with you on the rest of your ride. The waypoint is an amazing place, and it's the point that you want to aim for when you sit down to create. You won't have an address to enter for your waypoint either. You have to go out and search for it. But that's the point. As you start to create, your mentality isn't rigid and focused on some exact location, but it's more plastic, more open. You're going out with a full tank of gas and open eyes. And you're going to trust that your instincts are going to get you to the waypoint. You're searching for a moment, not a destination. A point along your journey, not a final product. When you get to the waypoint, that's the only time that you can create on autopilot. The only time the GPS will work for you. It's a simple mindset shift, but a powerful one that will save you so much time from delaying the start. The next time the universe graces you with a flash of inspiration, don't overthink and overplan the trip you're about to embark upon. Just get in the car and drive and trust that you'll eventually find the waypoint. That's where you'll find your destination. And once you make this shift, practice it enough, and trust yourself enough to know that you will always end up at the waypoint, you'll realize that you don't have to wait until you get to the waypoint to roll down your windows and enjoy the ride. You can enjoy the ride the whole time, and in fact, the more you enjoy the ride before the waypoint, the faster you'll get there. If you do struggle with the ride before getting to the waypoint, where you have to make those decisions, the ugly middle stages as I like to call them, watch this next. And enjoy the ride.